Never in the history of this country we have had a government which blatantly lied to people like the current government. They came to power lying. They remain in power lying. Now, for example, look at what they told people when they were asking for power. They said they will expose mega deals from mega projects, from ports, airports, highways. Today, is there a single investigation that we hear about these things? Have they found anything? Any indictment on any of these things? No. The ministers of this government claim that they saw in their own eyes foreign accounts. Have they found any? No. They promised that they will reduce the cabinet to 30. What is the size of the cabinet today? That's one of the largest. It's not only the largest, it is far more expensive than the previous government, with huge benefits given to the ministers. Today, a minister's cost per month is about 8 million, irrespective of whether you are a senior minister, junior minister, deputy minister, and that burden is borne by the people of this country. Have the youth of this country got the free Wi-Fi that they spoke about? Have the people got cars, smaller cars at low price? No, none of these things have happened. What happened to the drug menace? Now, they spoke a lot about drugs. They accused the previous government, saying that they don't solve the problem. But today, drug menace is one of the biggest problems. Even at schools, drugs are sold. Teachers are threatened by mafia for advising children not to use drugs. So who is responsible for that? Who is bringing drugs to the country now? Who brought the mafia back? There was no mafia in 2014 in this country. Nobody spoke about that. Now who brought it since this government came to power? Now they spoke about debts. One of the main topics of the government when they came to power was that the previous government has indebted the country. But there has never been a government which borrowed like this government in the history. The current government has increased the national debt by 40% within just 3 years. They said Hambantota was a huge issue. He said government cannot pay the debt. And they didn't tell the people. 1/3 of the debt was already settled when they came to power by the Ports Authority, and yet Ports Authority was making profits. They said Mattala airport is not suitable, birds are coming. Then why are Indians interested? If Hambantota port is not suitable, why are Chinese interested? So these are all lies that they told the people. And then recently they signed an agreement, a trade agreement with Singapore. One of the stupidest agreements signed ever by a government according to the professionals in this country. They have proven that this trade agreement has no benefits to Sri Lanka. Singapore government claims already that they save $10 million a year from this trade agreement. What has Sri Lanka government got to say? Nothing, because we get nothing. And then the minister goes to parliament and says the trade agreement has had cabinet approval. Again another lie. Now the parliament, the opposition claims cabinet approval has never been taken. Now another example for lying. Take what happened in Gaul. A cabinet minister made a public remark, open statement, that the UNESCO has informed the Sri Lankan government that the Gaul International Stadium has to be removed because it is a threat to the heritage site, and if the government doesn't do that, heritage status for Gaul Fort will be removed. Now we have found that's another lie. UNESCO has never discussed Gaul International Stadium for the last 4 years. It was never in the agenda, according to the proof that is already available. So what are these ministers doing? They are insulting the intelligence of the public. Now when media started reporting these things, there's a new thing, new twist. We saw recently the president of this country at a function, at an opening of Kalugaga project, subtly threatening the media that if you talk against us, you will have to worry about repercussions. This is threatening the media. And is this what is coming finally? Is this Yahapalane? You came promising good governance. You came promising media freedom. And now you say, if you criticize us, be aware of repercussions. So essentially, this is the true face of Yahapalane. A government which came to power, lying to people, a government which is remaining into power, lying to people, and next to lies, the next will be the suppression, which has already started.